Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello guys. Okay, let's discuss past year July 2022 questions number 1A. There are two questions. Okay, the first question consists of 2 marks. Second is 4 marks. So total mark for text admin is 6 marks out of 100. Alright, so let's take a look on number 1. This one falls under which subtopic under text admin? Okay, briefly explain 2 situations. So it means 2 mark. Okay, 1 situation, 1 mark. So 2 situations, 2 marks. Falls under offense. Okay, guys, we need to say this one falls under subtopic penalties and offenses. Okay, you know that guys, if you read your textbook, there are so many categories of offences. So this one falls under which category? Offenses of obstructions of officers. Meaning to say, officer of IRB will do inspection at your house, at your office, and then you obstruct them. This one also falls under one of the offenses in our topic. So this one, guys, you need to describe 2 situations. When the taxpayer do, that one is considered as offenses. Okay, so how do we answer this one, guys? Alright, so this is how you guys answer. Let me show you guys example. Alright, number 1. Obstruct officers to enter any land, building or place. Meaning to say, guys, the officer from the IRB, they come to your place and then you said that, no, you cannot enter my house, you cannot enter my office. That is also one of the offenses. So don't do that. Alright. Number 2, obstruct officers to exercise their functions. Meaning to say, you don't let them to touch any document. Alright. You don't let them, let's say that they want to investigate something, you say no, and no. That one is wrong, okay? And then number 3, refuse to produce document to officers. Meaning to say, guys, normally when the officer come to our office or come to our house, they will take away all the necessary documents related to your companies. So offenses number 3, guys, you refuse to give them all those documents. This is also offenses, yeah? Okay, next. Failure to provide reasonable facilities or assistance to officers. So you refuse to help them. This is also offense. Refuse to answer queries from officers. When you say the officers ask you questions and then you just say you don't want to answer. Stay silent. That is also wrong. So these are some of the examples of offense under obstruction of officer. Okay, now let's take a look on number 2. Okay, number 2, explain 4 occurrences. Meaning to say 4 situations, 4 circumstances. They are the same. Okay, that lead DG of IRB to raise advanced assessment. Guys, this is not the first time these questions is tested. If I'm not mistaken, if you go to past year March 2025, exactly the same questions is asked. Guys, do you still remember when we discussed topic advanced assessment, there are 6 situations that DG could raise, could issue advanced assessment. So in this answer, guys, I picked 4 because these 4 are easy to memorize compared the other 2. Okay, so the first one is when the taxpayer stop doing business. So IRB will issue advanced assessment. Okay, number 2, when the taxpayer is about to leave Malaysia. So before you are leaving Malaysia, you need to settle all your debts first. And then you can leave Malaysia. Alright. And then number 3, this one, guys, is specific for certain industry. So what are the industry? Okay, industry of transporting passenger. For example, like AirAsia, Mars, alright? And then cargo, transportation, guys, transportation cargo either by sea or by air. These kind of industries, guys, they are also subjected to advanced assessment. Alright. And then number 4, this one is focusing on business whereby their accounting period, guys, accounting period is not same as our calendar year. So normally our calendar start from January until December, isn't it? But for this kind of businesses, their accounting period other than ended December. So they also subject to advanced assessment. Alright? Actually, there are another 2 answers. So you guys can look at your textbook and then read your textbook. But for me personally, guys, these 4 answers are the easiest one to remember. Okay? So I guess that's all for this past year, and thank you everyone.